Hey everybody, it's Abby. Welcome back to the channel. Today is going to be the finale for the Finish 13 by Halloween. It is a couple days before Halloween. I don't even know what day it is. It is the 27th, so just a couple days to go. I'm just going to give you the rundown of everything I've finished up so far and what's going to be probably rolled over into either another project or I'm just going to keep working on until it's done. If you can hear any noise in the background, my cats are walking around because the door is open. Just looking at my face, I tested out the Wet n Wild matte primer, or the Wet n Wild matte setting spray, and I had to go back over it with the regular setting spray because this one left a white cast. Like it has powder, like this has powder in it, and when you spray it and it dries, it leaves like this powdery finish, and it makes all the little peach fuzz stand up. So first glance at this, I'm not too enthused with it. Just thought I'd give you an update on that since I put it in a haul recently. But so I'm just going to go by this little paper that I have with all this stuff on it. The first thing I had written down was this Eva NYC hair mask. This was nice. It really worked well, and I did use it up. I cleaned it out actually, and it still was like, the scent is really strong. But this was really good, and I probably wouldn't repurchase it because I don't think they're on Logical Harmony's list as being cruelty-free, even though on the packaging they say they are, but they may sell in China, and that's why they're not on there, so I'm not 100% sure. But just if you're into cruelty-free stuff, do your own research to see who you want to support. And the next thing is this Bath & Body Works Cherry Blossom Lotion. This, I just stopped with this because it is really old and I don't want to use a lotion that's old, and I didn't really like the scent of it anyways, so yeah, I'm just gonna throw this out. And the next thing I actually did use up pretty much is the Hurrah Chocolate Lip Balm. So there's only just that tiny bit left, but it's scraping my lip when I put it on, so I'm calling that done. And this was a great lip balm. I have another Hurrah one in the mint flavor, so I will use up a couple more and then I'll move on to that one. This definitely is a really nice lip balm. I see why so many people like it. And the Pacifica Cherry Lava Purifying Mask. I have mixed feelings about this. I didn't finish it up. There might be one or two more uses of it, so if I would have used it last night like I was going to, but I forgot, it might be done, I don't know. But yeah, so this didn't get finished up in this project, but it will be soon. And next is a Paul's Choice Scar Serum. I have used this every day, sometimes twice a day since being this project, and it is still not gone. There's only half an ounce, or there was only half an ounce in this, but it's still coming out, so I have no idea how to tell if it's, you know, if it's about to be done or not. So I'll just keep trucking with that. And I've been using it mostly on this spot right here. If you've seen in my previous videos, especially when I have no makeup on, this spot right here, it was a pimple and then it went away and then it scarred and then it came back in the same place, and so now it's most definitely going to be a nasty scar. So I'm trying to minimize that with this. And then the Lady Gaga Fame perfume, I used this up totally. I think in the first, yeah, I wrote down like next to the things which update I used it up in. So I used this up the first update, and I liked this. I think I have, yeah, I have a roller ball of it too, but I wouldn't repurchase it just because I think this fragrance is owned by Cody, who is not cruelty free, but I don't know, I'll have to check up on it, but I want to branch out and try the perfumes because this is the second one of these that I've used up in a row, so I just want to branch out. Alright, and then the next thing is the Tarte Birthday Suit Tarteist Lip Paint. This was the birthday gift at Sephora this year, and I wanted to try to use this quite a bit just to see how much was in it, how long it would take to use up a liquid lipstick, and I don't think I made really that much of a dent, even though it is mini size. So yeah, I'm not going to try to pan this again just because it is kind of new, and if I do try to pan a lipstick, liquid lipstick, it's going to be an older one, just so it doesn't go bad. So yeah, I'll just put that aside. Okay, the next thing is this e.l.f. blush. This is in the shade Peachy Keen. So here's where I got with it. I did repress it. And after I repressed it, I noticed a change in the product. It's not as, I don't know, it's like harder in the pan and it's harder to get product off, and I'll scrape and scrape and scrape the brush to put it on, and then I just don't see a difference in the product, which with this little bit left, I should see a lot of difference when I use it just even once. So, yeah, I'm just calling that done because I totally ruined it by repressing it. Oh well. The next one was this Kat Von D powder foundation. There might be another use in it. I did repress this one also. I mean, that's barely going to be another use, and I would have to scrape and it wouldn't be even, so I'm just calling that one done. I do have a backup of this. And then back to the topic of setting sprays, I used up this one, the Wet n Wild Photo Focus setting spray. I do have another one that I've been using and it's almost done too. These are amazing, they're cheap, and yeah, just not a fan of the matte version. The next thing on the list is the Paul Mitchell Clarifying Shampoo. This was in like a huge bottle, like the liter size, and I did use that up, but I just threw it away because in the moving process it just kind of got thrown away, and I didn't pack it up with the rest of the stuff, so I just threw it away. So anyways, so yeah, I did use that one up. And the next thing is this Lush Dry Shampoo. There is not much left in there at all. So this will definitely be done within the next maybe week or so. I've noticed that my hair, I haven't been touching it so much lately, and it doesn't get as greasy as when I touch it. So yeah, I might not have to use that much. And I just don't know an alternative that's cheap. Excuse me, cat. Does anybody else's cats like haul on cardboard boxes? It's really annoying. I just don't know of a cruelty-free dry shampoo that's cheap, because the Lush one is, I mean, it's decent price, but it's a little expensive, and it's a little hard for me to get Lush products. I mean, there are Lush stores. Hi, Jerry. But there is a Lush store about 45 minutes to an hour from here. But I just, like, as an introvert, I hate going to Lush stores. If you've ever been to one, I'm sure you know why. They're slightly pushy, so yeah, I don't want to order online just for that one thing, so I don't know, that's my personal problem. But anyways, on to the next thing. So that was the Sephora eyeliner. This is in the shade Cocoa, and I think this started to irritate my eyes, so I just quit with it, because whenever I'd wear it, like, my eyes would be kind of like itchy almost, so I'm not dealing with that just to use it up, so I'm getting rid of it. And then the next thing is the Tarte foundation. I think this is maybe down to like here. I used it today and tried to squeeze it to get it out, and there's still quite a bit left in it, which this is a lot larger than the average foundation. The average foundation is 1 fluid ounce, and this is 1.7, so that's almost double what you would get in a normal foundation. So yeah, but I think this is a good value though, and I probably would repurchase it. Which, that was a bonus item, and the next thing is also a bonus item, which is the Kat Von D primer, and I used this up even when the little stopper, or the whatever this thing in there is called that pushes the product up, whenever that was up high, it's still, or something outside, but it still would pump out product. So I got a few more uses out of it than I thought I would, which is awesome. But yeah, I'm not 100% on this. I am loving the e.l.f. primer at the moment, which is a fraction of the price of this. So, you know, I'd be using that. Alright, so that was everything for the 13 by Halloween. So I used up almost 13, maybe. I think I used up 10. Wait. Okay, stuff that I actually used up. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I actually used up 7, and then I just got rid of 2, right? So I used up the hair mask, the lip balm, the perfume, the powder foundation, the setting spray, and the shampoo, and the primer. Then I got rid of the eyeliner and the lotion because I didn't like... Oh, and I got rid of the e.l.f. blush because it just kind of stopped working. So then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things that I didn't use up, but some of them are really close, like the dry shampoo and the mask. So I think that was pretty successful overall. I think this is probably one of the most successful project pans that I've ever had, which is really amazing. And now as far as future project pans, I really don't know. I've really pared down my makeup collection to where there's not really much stuff that I would want to try to actively use up because I don't have other things to use once those are gone. But I'm going to film today a Pan That palette with a new palette. So yeah, so we'll see how that goes. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.